Steve said. And I'm here to say I'm Fred Thompson, and I endorse that message. I want to talk a little more about Steve in a minute, but we've been waiting around till we got 100% of the vote in, but it looks like that's going to happen in the next few days. So I thought I would come before you got too tired and went home, but it doesn't look like anybody's tired. It looks like some people are ready to go on. Looks like, I don't know whether it's going to be a definitive third or tied for third or whatever, but it's pretty clear that we're going to have a ticket to the next dance. You ready? Dance partner. Yeah. I can't tell you what this guy has meant to me and meant to us, and not only from a political standpoint, but from a personal standpoint. Some people say when you run for presidency, you don't make any new friends. That's not right. You do make some new friends, and I've made a lifelong friend, and a guy who stands up for his principles the way that Steve King does. The fact that he's supporting us has been there all along means all the world to me. I want to congratulate Governor Huckabee on his big victory tonight, and Governor Romney and Senator McCain and all the others who have participated in this process. You come away from this process with a real respect for everybody that puts themselves on the line and all their families who go out there and do the work. And we'll have to look at the final numbers, and we'll have to look at our money situation and all of that, but it looks like somebody's going to need to carry a strong, consistent, conservative message. It looks like it ought to be me. Seriously for just a moment. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. We came out here and a lot of people, assumed that we were fourth and going to be our high water mark and all that kind of stuff. And you put your shoulder to the wheel. And we got a chance to get acquainted with owls. And we got a chance to go across this state. And we got better acquainted with Steve King and other people. We had people coming in here from Tennessee, Texas, and they're all over the country to come in here and work for us because of what you believed in. I can't tell you what that means to me. I know it's not about me. It's not about you either, and it's not even about Iowa. It's about our country. We're at the end of a long process here in Iowa, and by tomorrow it'll probably be safe for the average citizen to walk the streets of Iowa again, because all the politicians will be gone and all the news people will be gone. It is really the beginning of a very, very important process, because we're going to decide from here on out, we're going to decide the leadership for the country that we love so much. We simply have to stop and recognize every once in a while, as Jerry and I did, as we sat around our kitchen table and we counted our blessings. Some that I've had for many, many years, some that are newfound and recent to Jerry and me. And we ask ourselves, what kind of world are these kids going to grow up in? What kind of world, what kind of country are these grandkids going to grow up in? And how many people have a chance to do something about it? It's always been about our country. It's not about padding our resume. It's not about personal ambition. It's about the greatest country in the history of the world, and the fact that we need to make sure that we pass on to the next generation the blessings that have been passed on to us. That's what this is all about. what we are. We became a great country and prosperous and free, but we also became a good country in the process. That's what we do honor to when we do what we've done here for these last few weeks and these last few months. Lord willing, what we will do in the future. We have to remember how we got to be the great country that we are today. It has to do with sound, common sense, conservative principles. It goes back to our founding fathers. We are going to remember those principles, and we are going to fight for those principles. The fight goes on, my friends. Thank you very, very much.